What is up, MPX addicts? This is Jay Williams, your hashtag certified mark, here in my studio after that amazing, rousing night at Metroplex Wrestling's Die Hard. We saw title changes left and right, and we got to see just a whole bunch of really, really awesome matches tonight that were just great. And of course, more and more here on the MPX Mainline.
Oh, it's Saturday night. Yeah. A break for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night. Swear to God, I ain't never gonna repent. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night.
The night started out with an amazing matchup that was promised last week. We got to see Sebastion Envi, Black Goku, the strong style nerd himself, take on the one and only Mr Mayhem, the Addicts champion, Stephen Kirby, one-on-one for the Addicts championship. And you know what? This promised to be a really great match, but unfortunately, well, it seems that Kirby is marked for sacrifice, because while the match was getting good, while things were about ready to happen, the Crypt came out and they interrupted, and they got, just basically got the match thrown out, having Stephen Kirby win by DQ. And I don't know, but at least Mr. Mayhem proved himself to be just a great guy, an honorable opponent, and he gave Sebastion Envi a chance at the Prospect Championship in the main event tonight. And, well, spoilers. And finally, we got to see the match that, MPX addicts have been waiting for, that Dexter Hardaway has been calling for, that Marcus Rose has been, well, at the very least, he's been, wanting to at least get it over with. We got to see Dexter Hardaway take on Marcus Rose, and I gotta say, I've never seen, the MPX addicts rally behind him this quickly. But then again, when you're taking on MPX's most hated man, I guess it's really easy. Marcus Rose and Dexter Hardaway just took it to each other so hard. This was a vendetta that was definitely from the streets. And, well, the one-man hate crime, he shut Dexter up for once. And then we got a tag team match that saw a couple of, well, I gotta say, incredible returns, as Baby D teaming up with Livy Loca, the Wicked One, back again, and then Alabama teaming up with Lizzy Thorne. She's back, ladies and gentlemen, and, well, I don't know how this is going to go, because at first I was wondering whether she was even going to be still part of Menage a Trois, but, well, again, spoilers. But, well, I don't know. This match did end, as well as you can expect. It ended pretty much like Baby D ended it last time she took on Alabama, with that power bomb to just plant her. And then, well, Lizzy did not like that ending, as she took out Alabama after the match. And, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens from here. I mean, Alabama may have a vendetta that she wants to solve here. We'll see. MPX addicts, I do have to apologize. Certified Mark Productions' legal team has determined that the Beyond Blood match between Michael Schaefer and Dirty Andy Dalton is too graphic to be able to show any of the clips here. But, well, it was an incredibly graphic match. It was gruesome. Before the match even started, Andy Dalton was already bleeding all over the place, and he beat on Michael Schaefer until he joined him in that red mask. And the two men brought everything out that they could. There were cookie sheets, there were chairs, it was gruesome, it was embattled, but for a bit it looked like Andy Dalton was going to be able to pull it out, because this is his wheelhouse, this is his kind of match. But out of nowhere, Michael Schaefer just picks him up for a third umbrella bomb, planting him on chair legs. I gotta say, I was worried that this was going to end much like his match with Sky D. Lacrimosa so long ago. And, well, I don't know. It looks like Andy Dalton was hurt. But well, this is Dirty Andy Dalton we're talking about. He'll probably recover now. What do you mean he big-timed us? He was too big. Beyonce. Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for one moment. I know he may be Mr. Entertainment, but Tony Strong being not here like he was supposed to be. I mean, I know it's cards up digital. Oh, hey. Well, after intermission, Angel Blue came out to, give a heartfelt thank you to the MPX addicts and wrestling fans all over Texas for supporting her. Every shirt you buy of hers, every time you give any kind of money, buy any of her merch, anything like that, you are supporting her journey back into the ring after 8 long months. She will be returning to the ring eventually after this surgery. And, well, I gotta say that it was supposed to be a heartwarming, heartfelt moment from the megastar, but of course, Loverboy Larry had to come out and ruin it. He came out telling her that, well, here, I'll show you.
And that's exactly what the Loverboy plans to do for you, Blue. I plan on helping you out. Because, no. We all know once you get through this surgery, you can't do anything yourself. Hell, you can barely do it now when you come out here to sell your stuff to all these people. So why don't you go ahead and take my offer, Blue, and let the Loverboy take care of you.
That is literally the last thing in the entire world that I would ever want.
Angel Blue setting Larry Kane straight here tonight.
Oh, he's out here being a gentleman. I don't
know what he just said there, but that has got himself slapped. But Angel Blue needs to be careful.
You honestly don't understand what this is. I'm offering to help you.
Nobody wants
because
to.
You know you can't take care of yourself. So why don't you let me do it for you?
Wait a second. Ryan Remington, match of the night.
All right.
And we've got ourselves a match.
As you can see, Mr. Match of the Night, lacking an opponent with Tony Strong big-timing us, he took exception to this and brought the fight to Loverboy Larry one-on-one. The two men went at it so hard. I mean, Ryan Remington is a great guy. He is Mr. Match of the Night. And this match, the match that should have been, would have been Match of the Night, but Loverboy Larry, provided, I guess, enough entertainment himself. Yes, I know it's funny. Thank you. But I've got to say, I'm really glad for Ryan for this attitude he's taken of being a locker room leader here at MPX and basically not standing for any of the kind of crap that, Mr. Entertainment, Loverboy, anybody puts through. And, well, I guess he just definitely showed that the war between Menage a Trois and the Impact players isn't over. And, of course, I mean, with what happened next, it may just be starting. And then, of course, there was the biggest match of the night. It may not have been the main event, but it certainly was it was huge. We had a 5-tag team gauntlet for the MPX Tag Team Championships. And, well, I gotta say, this did not end as I expected. I am joined right now, of course, by the manager of one of those tag teams, the Impact players, Mr. Jamie Aller. I was about ready to call you head of creative.
It's okay. It was a rousing introduction, and I really appreciate it. You might want to be careful, though. There are a lot of Sebastion Envi fans still around.
Oh, yeah. Well, well-deserved.
Yeah, good for him. I fired him a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody remembers
I remember that.
It was a terrible decision, but what wasn't a terrible decision was coming back tonight.
I got to say I was surprised, but I was very happy to see you back. Obviously, you seem to have recovered from the fireball.
Yeah, so there were a lot of things that have happened over the last month. You see, I let my ego get the best of me. I let Isaac Mazer play me like a puppet. I let him convince me that quitting as head of creative and joining the Impact players was the right decision so that we could win the war. And at the end of the day, what was really accomplished? Because at Purple Rain, Hardacus still beat Ryan Remington without any outside interference.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the tag team champions are no longer Lee, Tommy Becker, and Dave Sagan. So what does that put us? To me, that puts us right back at the beginning. And tonight seemed like the perfect opportunity. Granted, I would have liked us to have held on to those tag team titles, but that didn't happen. And you know what? There are casualties of war, and the Lost Boys are not the tag team champions. So what does that
true.
mean? That means Ardakis, you still have something that belongs to Ryan Remington, and in due time, we will solve that problem. But tonight felt damn good. You know, you sit at home and you start to wonder, are people going to forget about you? Are people going to start to not, maybe they don't think about you, maybe they don't miss you, maybe they move on. You got James Johnson around here calling himself an agent. You got Isaac Mazer running amok. You know, maybe there's not a place for you, right? Maybe you stepping aside was the right thing for everyone, and then you come back and you hear an entire arena full of people chanting your name, and it feels pretty damn good. So I feel like maybe I'll stick around this time, and maybe we'll finish this business that we have, Isaac. You and your crypt and the Impact players. Maybe we'll finally put to bed this war. Does that sound like a plan? Does that sound good to you, Jay?
Sounds great to me. But you know, in with that, I mean, you know, of course, the Impact players and the Crypt got counted out at the same time, so neither of them won the match. But in the end, it was Menage a Trois that won.
And what happened to Menage a Trois when they came up against the Impact players?
Very true. I mean,
which means at any given time, boys, we want those tag team titles back. We will take them. But right now, Isaac Mazer, you need to prepare your team. I told you in July we were going to war. Just because it's September doesn't mean anything's changed. I will fight you until this thing is over. You can guarantee that. I'm a little inebriated. This unidentifiable can of beer is one of many, and that's okay. It's okay. I'll be sober next time I see you, Isaac Mazer, and when that happens, I'm going to beat your ass again.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Aller. It was great to have you here, and it's great to see you back. He'll be back soon. He'll be back next week.
I feel like it would be blasphemous for me to be like, oh, WWJD, and Aller we trust. That's just messed up. It's not like I have t-shirts coming or anything.
Yeah, well.
No, I don't. It's fine.
That'd be great, though. I don't know. Either way. I got to thank Jamie Aller for coming out to my studio and talking to me about that tag team match. It was great to see him. I hope he made it home safe. But when it comes to the main event, honestly, I got to say, this was almost match of the night itself. Sorry, Ryan. I know Kyle's probably going to kill me when he comes back. But Sebastion Envi taking on Stephen Kirby, well, that match was incredible for the Prospect Championship. I caught up with him after the show, and if you saw it on Facebook already, well, here it is again. What is up, MPX addicts? This is Jay Williams, your hashtag certified mark, and it is right after Metroplex Wrestling's Die Hard. I could not wait. I couldn't get to the studio. I had to talk about this now. I would like to present to you our new MPX Prospect Champion, the one, the only, the strong style nerd, Black Goku himself, Sebastion Envi. And as you can see, the crowd is hot for this. This has been a long time coming. You had a false start with that Addicts Championship match with the Crypt coming in and doing what they did. But Kirby was a man, a good man, an honorable champion, I got to say.
Credit.
And he gave you a shot at the Prospect Championship for his fourth shot.
All due credit to Stephen Kirby for looking over what happened with the Addicts Championship and then giving me a shot at this right here. Love it. That
was a heck of a match. It went back and forth so much. I didn't know how it was going to end. I couldn't have predicted that for anything. And it was an amazing match. You tried so hard to get your Kamehameha punch off. And finally, when you did, that was it.
That's all it takes sometimes. All it takes is opportunity, chances. That's all I want. That's all I've ever asked since day one in MPX. And I take advantage of my opportunities.
Absolutely. And I've got to say, ladies and gentlemen, I brag about this all the time. This man right here is the reason the certified mark exists. It's because of him. I came to MPX in the first place, and I am so honored and so happy to be here, to be the first man he gets to interview with after winning this prestigious belt. Gotta love the Prospect belt. I mean, it's gorgeous. You look great with it, and I cannot wait to see your 4 defenses in the future.
4 defenses on my way to a shot at the MPX Championship.
Oh, yeah, and we've seen you
That's how
take
that
on
works?
Hardakis before, but I'm pretty sure that he's not going to see what's coming if you get all 4.
No. It's all about just opportunities. That's what this belt presents.
Mhm.
That's what I'm going to take advantage of on my way to the top.
Definitely. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is, well, you're, like your shirt says, you're going places and kicking faces.
All I do.
So,
All I
and you know what? It's like, this may be dredging up the past a bit, but I guess I got to say to the addicts, this is where you clap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and clap. Thanks for watching MPX Addicts. That was Metroplex Wrestling's Die Hard, and what a night it was. Like I said, we saw 2 title changes. We have new tag team champions, and we have a new MPX Prospect champion. I can't wait to see where the future is going to go from here. But speaking of the future, if you have missed the voice of the Addicts, Kyle Smith, he will be here next week. Unfortunately, your certified mark won't because, well, I have some other obligations I have to attend to. But don't worry, on the 28th, Team Certified Mark Productions will be back together once again. And, well, I mean, I've been wanting to show him this new studio for a while, so I guess you'll get to see it next week. Either way, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out all of the action on the MPX network, network.mpxwrestling.com. You'll be able to see that match that we couldn't show you any footage of. And check out the MPX Mainline on YouTube, of course, at mpxmainline.com, and of course, MPX Radio every Wednesday. Me and Kyle are back in action on that one again. And get your tickets now, because next week, I mean, come on, we've got a new Prospect champion. We'll see him again soon. We've got new tag team champions. We'll see him again soon. You got to wonder what Kirby's going to do since, you know, the Crypt came in and pretty much ruined his night. Well, kind of ruined it. But either way, remember to cheer the face, boo the heel, but always keep it kayfabe. Mark out, addicts.